Vladimirovich Putin.
The fight against terrorism was at the top of Vladimir Putin's State of the Nation address. In a speech that lasted almost an hour, he talked about combining efforts with other nations to form a broader front against terrorism.
We need to set aside all arguments and differences to create one powerful fist, one united anti-terrorism front which will act on the basis of international law and under the auspices of the United Nations. Each civilized state must now invest in the destruction of terrorists to confirm its solidarity, and not by declarations, but actual actions.
In addition, Vladimir Putin harshly criticized Turkey, warning that Ankara would regret for a long time shooting down the Russian warplane near the Syrian-Turkish border last week.
But if anyone thinks that having committed this awful war crime, the murder of our people, that they are going to get away with some measures concerning their tomatoes or some limits on construction and other sectors, they are sorely mistaken. We will remind them what they did more than once.
It is important that there will be no military retaliation, although I would say that the mood in the country now is very belligerent after that. And also that Russia will still pursue to punish Turkey for this act.
While Vladimir Putin was addressing the parliament, Russia's foreign minister Sergei Lavrov met his Turkish counterpart on the sidelines of a two-day Organization of Security and Cooperation in Europe conference in Belgrade.
We met with Turkish Foreign Minister Cavusoglu on his insistent request. We heard nothing new. The Turkish minister confirmed the approaches which were voiced publicly by the President and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Turkey.
It wouldn't be realistic to say problems have been overcome and there are no problems left after our first meeting. As I said, the event is still hot, but these kinds of meetings are important. Both sides don't want an escalation.
It was the first face-to-face high diplomatic contact between Russia and Turkey since the Turkish Air Force shot down the Russian jet. Moscow and Ankara are still very much at odds over what happened. Turkey insists the plane violated its airspace despite repeated warnings, while Russia denies this. President Putin called the incident a treacherous war crime, and the Kremlin is showing no signs of backing down. Julia Lyubova, CCTV, Moscow.